The ultimate jam.
Okay. All right. You all right, Cole?
Yeah, I'm getting
okay. Buckle up. Hold on tight. Here we go, y'all. Strawberry letter.
All right, subject, am I hopelessly consumed with jealousy? Dear Steve and Shirley, we're going to say Dear Kim and Shirley this morning for you, Kim. I have an extremely hard time moving past my daughter's father. When I met him, he was unemployed, had no car, was living with his mother. I became pregnant, but had it set in my mind that I would be a single mother since he wasn't reliable. He wasn't, he wanted us to be a family, so he got a job, and not even a week after moving in together, he lost his job. I was very disappointed in him because I would come home from work to find him just getting up for the day and playing video games instead of looking for work. I couldn't take it and told him I wanted him to leave, so he went back to his mom's house. After I had the baby, he tried to come back, but I was so disgusted with him that he ended up back at his mom's again. I lost my job right after I had my baby and was surviving on unemployment and welfare. Since I was on welfare, I was forced to put him on child support, or I would have lost my assistance, which I could not afford to do. He despised me for that and refused to pay, so now he has warrants for his arrest. Fast forward to the present, our daughter is 3 years old, and he does not help me with her at all or pay his child support. He is still unemployed, still has no car, and still lives with his mom. He now has a new woman, and instead of feeling like he's her problem, I'm jealous. He always has her car and only comes over to see me for special visits. He says that she has his back 100%, and that he loves her. It has affected me to the point where I have lost 60 pounds, have deep depression and anxiety, and lost friendships over him. I have been to professional counseling and have spoken to pastors. My jealousy of him being with this new woman has consumed my life to the point where I don't have one of my own. I know just reading this letter it sounds crazy, but I can't let go of him. But I feel so stupid for wasting my time over someone who won't even support his child. I have always suffered from low self-esteem and confidence, so I know that plays a huge role in me still holding on. What should I do to move past this man who has moved on from me? Okay, we'll all have our responses when we come back. Kim, I know you have something to say on this, and we'll hear from you in 5 minutes, okay? We'll be right back. You're listening. She said, I can't take it. She said it's too much.
It's too much.
All right, back to this letter, Kim. Am I hopelessly consumed with jealousy, written by a young lady who is having an extremely hard time, she says, moving past the relationship she had with her daughter's father. She met a man, he was unemployed, had no car, living with his mom. She got pregnant by him. She just resolved that she was going to be a single mom, and because he wasn't reliable. But what happened was they moved in together. He got a job. She thought it was going to work out, but it didn't. He lost his job. He went back to live with his mom, and you know, came over to her house for special visits. So basically, he got with someone else, another woman, and she is consumed with jealousy over this other woman now. She has lost her job, and she just can't seem to get it together because she's upset and jealous of this man and his woman. So I just want to start here with this woman, telling her that him being with this other woman is no sort of personal affront on you. I just think you're romanticizing him. You're romanticizing this relationship. I think you need to open your eyes, stop letting him come over for just special visits. He's the same man who had no job, no car, lived with his mom. This is the same man that was mad about paying child support for his kid. I just think you're getting it twisted. I need you to be honest with yourself. You love the idea of being with him and having a family. You don't really want this man. That's why he's an ex in the first place. You have to get yourself together for your child. And I just say start here. You have to forgive him. You have to, I don't care what, forgive him, because that clears the way to move forward, and you need to start there and getting your life together. You have a child. You have to be an example for your child. You have to let that stuff go. Kim?
chime in right behind that and say that I agree with you. I think that the biggest deal in this situation is the child. I have babies' mothers too, and I always have to think about how I interact with the mother is going to affect my daughter. And I've also learned that we have to take care of ourselves. Everybody's not going to do what they're supposed to do, and I one of the greatest joys and one of the greatest responsibilities of my life is having to provide for my children. Wow. And be the best father that I can. But I have this discussion with the mothers of my children. But if I don't, you need to be able to handle it. You need to be able to put it down. She's learning. She's watching. She's learning how to deal. She's learning how to operate in a relationship from both of us. So you got my man coming over there for special visits. What does that say? About how a lady is supposed to be treated. And I would also say we pick them. We pick who we're in relationship with. Nobody forces our hand. And the most important relationship is the one with your creator and the one with yourself. So if you work on that, take care of that, everything else will take care of itself.
All right, Kim. Great advice. Definitely great advice.
Great advice, brother.
Yeah, you have to be an example to your daughter. I appreciate that. All right, the letter is posted. Go to steveharvey.com. Click on the Strawberry letter if you want to comment. And
in any place.